Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 on the PC with a few mods in survival mode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 98. We finished with Far Harbor. Kasumi has been reunited with her family. And we're going to now go build this thing. Let's see. Port back to Tinkertown. Build the reflector platform. Just have to build something. I have to build it in Sanctuary Hills, so we're gonna go back here. Our nearest settlement is Coastal College. It's not far away. Not far away at all. So we're gonna head back there. We'll build this platform and we'll get ourselves in into the Institute. That's when things will change a little bit. Just have to make sure we don't get killed on the way. What do we have here? A dog who just decided to run. I don't know where he thought he's running. It's probably the wisest move he's made all day, though. There's our cottage up there. You can see it. You can actually see it. Oh, look, there it is. Now it's more. Now it looks a bit better.
What the? You're mine now.
Hey. I thought you were my people.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this,
I
right?
do, actually, yes. It's a great idea. Just have to find a mortuary. These guys were standing up here like they were my own people. They weren't. Bunch of punks. How are you guys doing? Making the corn. Decked all your stuff. Good. Alright, cool. Well, that's why I'm here. Let's see what's going on. What's the situation look like here? We don't have enough power, but we got everything else, and you guys are getting happier by the minute. Great. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to Sanctuary Hills, I guess. Sanctuary Hills, I'm almost out of fuel. Let's get started. This is what I like to call the beginning of the end. Get the Institute involved here. There's not a lot of game left to play. There's still plenty of places to actually go explore if you wanted to, but this is kind of the core of it, so grab some food. Alright. I need to build this place. We built this city. Bow, 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 bow. We can build it here too, can't we? Well, let's do that in the morning. Let's figure out what our situation is.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
You lost track of your blisters. That doesn't sound good. What's this look like for power armor repair? I got. Ooh. You have to put this on, buddy. This is fine. This is fine. Leg, torso, great. Where is that? Here we go. Unique combat rifle. Break that thing down. Fat man. Ooh. Okay, what else do I got? Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the wrong button. What's my weight look like? 390 of 340. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's see. Did I create something in here? Let's do this. I need a container. And specifically, I need something like... not that. Come on, back here. Where is it? Here it is. Steamer trunk. Yay. I don't need a Fat Man where I'm going, or this triple barrel launcher thing. I don't need that. I don't need any of this stuff. It gives me 313. Okay. And yeah, no cigarette packs, wooden soldier toy. It's always beacon, my friend. Hangman's Alley. Okay. Hey, this is supposed to be where I get to sleep. Turkeys. Making my bed. Oh, I don't have any steel? Really? Well, that's a bummer. Now I gotta find a bed? I want to steal... oh, here we go. Well, I can use that couch. Oh gosh, there's stuff in here I haven't looked up. It is there. It's like I haven't come over here and done anything. There's a bed there. Oh, let's see. Still don't have enough stuff to build a bed. Alright. Sleep. Give my character some sleep here. He's tired. It's time to go see the Institute, folks. It's time to get in there. Let's go build this thing. Probably missing parts now. I obviously didn't have a lot of steel. And Carla's not here to buy a bunch of stuff from, so we're gonna have to go scrounging probably. Great. I bought pod, fog filter, no. The stabilized reflector platform. Okay. Let's see what happens when I put there. Sturgis, where are you, my friend? He's where? In this church. This building?
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
I have the perfect place for it. Sorry.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Build the console, build the relay dish, build the beam emitter.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
It all needs to be wired together. Yes, I need to move this thing here. Right, let's move this out of the way. Fusion core. Let's.
My, how armored you look.
Oh, Deacon. How am I supposed to get anything done if I don't have the proper armor? I still like this game's version of implementation of power armor better than any of the others. It is quite fun. Alright, so let's see if we can build the rest of it. We need to build what? This thing, the relay dish, and then we need to build this, the molecular emitter. The relay dish is pointed off in that direction, and what? Oh yeah, and the console. So, we had all the parts, so let's get this right here like this. Doink. Okay, it's gotta be all done together, he said. So what if I do that? Hey, what do you think, Sturgis? That's the site right there. I'm ready.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually
Are you
works?
kidding me? Yeah.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready, Sturgis.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Apparently.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. There it is. Look at that. Would you look at that? We're in the Institute. Alright. New access logs. Error signal rerouted. Okay, recent access X324, X657. Okay. What's my journal say? Inside job. Insert the network scanner holotape into an Institute terminal. What else am I doing? Okay. Oh, R, load holotape. Okay. True Storm's configuration? No. Holotape. AFAD manifesto? No. Oh my gosh, Demon's Memories. Oh my gosh, what else do I have? What's it called? So I have a quick save now. Oh my god, there's a ton of holotapes here. What the heck? Which one was it called? Oh gosh. Hold on. What did my journal call it? The network scanner holotape. Alright. The network holotape network scanner. And niches. Is it called something else? Institute, maybe? Institute. Hidden Cappy. What? Oh gosh. So now I gotta figure out which one it is. Demon's Memory. Okay, it's not any of those. Blackbird Report. It's not those. Dermot. Family Announcement. It's not any of those. Holotape. Holotape. Slog Mechanist. Message to Jack. Mysterious Holotape. Luca World. Personal Lodge. Pledge Initiation Instructions. Technic. The Treasure of Jamaica Plain. Nope. Treasures Inventory. Network scanner right there. Okay, it said quest next to it. Jeez. Took forever. Yay, downloading complete. Okay. Sturgis. Let's go.
Hello.
Is this thing on?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Great. Father. Way to go.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Maybe. But
Welcome to the
it's
Institute.
doubtful.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
His words are all
There's too much at
fibs.
stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait.
I see he's
You
lying
are here
right
for
there.
a specific, very personal reason.
What you can do for everyone
are
above
here
is nothing. You don't
your
want to
son.
do anything for them. Punk.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son. to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Kellogg looked pretty good, like a guy who never aged.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
You're a dead man. Oh my gosh. What a horrible person. Jeez. They did a good job of making him a great villain, because just makes your stomach turn. It's like at first you're thinking, oh, it's the Institute and they got all this technology and it's gonna be great. Yeah, super. And then you see what he's really doing. Okay, first of all, fake robotic beings are not helping the human beings above ground at all. And then he's so dismissive of everybody above ground. Like, oh, they're just ants. They're just ants, and we are the Institute. Screw you, pal. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring a bazooka down here and put an end to you. Because you guys are clearly a danger to everybody. You don't have humanity's best interests at heart. You don't even care about humanity. Humanity's above ground struggling and working hard. And you're just blah 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 robots. Okay, I want to make sure I did everything right there. I've never done the game this way. I've always sided with him. Not sided with, but sided with him for a little while and then betrayed him. I've actually done every single ending in the game, so I've sided with him and seen how he wants to just destroy everybody. He's a horrible person, and he's your son. Oh my gosh! All right, we're outside the Institute without our power armor and a long way from home. That's okay. We're not far from Hangman's Alley. Started. Form ranks. Talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute. Yeah, I'm gonna... Where are you? Settler? Where are my people? Alright. I'm gonna talk to Preston. Damn right I'm gonna talk to Preston. I'm gonna tell him what a bunch of losers these guys are. Jeez. Can't believe it. I gotta hand it to Bethesda for putting this together, though. Fallout 4 and the story. I'm sure a lot of people saw it coming, that father was going to be your son Sean, but I did not until I walked up on the old geezer, and then I was like, oh snap. So it was a pretty good little plot twist there. I also like the story. It's just sad that the Institute are such a bunch of punks. Instead of using their science to help humanity above ground, the remainder of humanity, they're a bunch of jerks instead.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Oh, I need to make a...
Keep your eyes open. You're not alone down here.
McCready cracks me up. Okay, so what can I make here? Fuel, yes. I need to make fuel. So I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling. Alright. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling this way, actually. Hold on. Once you get to the Institute with this mod, this awesome mod, this travel mod, I believe you can build, if you have the tech, you can build your own relays. Where is it? Isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a teleporter. You can build it anywhere you want to. So, let me get rid of this.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
Pocket full of caps. A pocket full of caps. Pocket full of caps. Okay, where do I like to usually put this thing? Usually right there. So here's what I'm gonna do. Pocket full of caps. Yeah, I still love Kate. She's still the best. You can say what you want, but you know, something happened with this mod that I was using. Get down right there, and then place anywhere mod that I have. All of a sudden these things are red, and they weren't in previous episodes, were they? I can't get that in there, can I? Can I? Nope. Okay.
I would go plan an ambush.
If you were going to plan an ambush, what would you do? Let's see, which one do I like to use? I like to use either one, but this kind of looks rustic, and I like that. So So then what you have to do is, it's not enough to build this. You have to power it. So you need one of these things. Like that. And then let's see something like that. Let's get up here. Let's get this fixed. Like this. Maybe. And then do something like that. There, that. There we go. And with
I
that,
hope we are not bad. This is common in urban environments.
then you can go to, without any sanctuary, without any fuel, you can go to the other place. So this is what I start doing at this point in time. This is another reason I love immersive fast travel. I mean, I can't remember the name of the mod. I think it's immersive fast travel. It's just fantastic for a survival mod and for the way I like to play. So you start building these everywhere, and then you don't need helicopters and all those other things. And so you're there. You're back. Okay, great. We gotta go talk to Preston. So what I would like to do is this. We don't really need this relay anymore. This thing is all... See, look, it's all burnt up. Got used. It's torched. It's smoking. Which is funny. So, let's go. Resources. How many more can I build? I can build one more, so I'm going to build it here. Alright. I'm going to build this here. Power. Connectors. Doink. This can be the hard part sometimes, is getting this to sit where you want it to. But this is a great mod that somebody put together. Alright, we're gonna go see Preston. Oh, we're gonna go get our power. Yeah, so now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the Institute. This is interesting because I don't think I've ever taken this route through the game where I basically tell Father, go blow. And so then he says, you have to leave. Usually I'm there and they make you part of the Institute and...
I guess subtlety just went out the window.
Usually what I do is tacitly agree with Father, okay, yeah, sure, show me what you got, show me all your tech and everything. And then later on I betray him. But this time I was like, you know what? Because I was talking about the last episode, that whole moral clause thing. He just disgusts me. The castle. It really does. You know, part of it, scientifically, part of it is actually a really cool idea because it's that whole vein of Blade Runner and
nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
That movie that Steven Spielberg made, The Little Robot Boy. It was originally a Stanley Kubrick movie. AI, that's what it was called. And AI and Blade Runner. Blade Runner, of course, has the great idea of, you know, if we're going to colonize the planets, it's a really dangerous job. We should send artificial beings to do it instead. And then the other part of that is AI. You know, after everything goes to hell, it's the robots that find us under the ice. Where is my man? Where is he? Okay, I gotta go to data. Where is Form Ranks? Talk to Preston Garvey. Where is he? What? Talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute. This is the Nuka World Transit Center? Nuka World? Why is he in Nuka World? Oh my god, he's in Nuka World. Okay. He's in Nuka World? He can't be. Nuka World Red Rocket. Let's go find out if he's there. And so the odds that science fiction has done a great job of painting a picture for us, and that picture is that we're probably not going to be as eternal as we hope it would be. And in fact, what's going to happen is, you know, if something lives beyond us, it's probably going to be robots that we create. That's going to be our legacy. But even so, even if you believe that, it still kind of sucks. What is this? Where is he? Where's Preston Garvey? Talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute. Okay, hold on. Dang it, I keep pressing. Is there a red rocket? What are you guys doing? How are you doing? Do you have jobs? You don't have enough beds. Okay, well, that's kind of to be expected. Alright. I get it. I get it. You guys aren't happy you don't have beds. You know what I'm going to do? First of all, you guys got enough people. Second of all, let's...
Hey.
Yeah? What?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to trade a few things, but I get what you're saying. I know what you're doing. You're like, there's no beds. So I'll put together some beds for you guys. Oh, I do have a bike there. That's good. Yep. Then there are raiders. They're a big problem. You guys don't worry about them. Pay them no mind. They can do nothing to you if you... As my mother used to say about bullies, just ignore them, right? And they're gonna fight over there all the time. Laser beams, all that jazz. Don't worry about it. Preston, where's Preston?
I think we've met.
Let's go to... Not Somerville Place. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Let's see how close Preston is to there. Goodness, why is Preston not at the castle? I told him to go to the castle. How many episodes was that I told Preston to go to the castle? Where is he now? He's pointing in this direction. Give the holotape to Sturgis. Okay. Where's Preston? It says he's there at the... Dr. Preston. Dang. Okay, well, we gotta find Preston. Let's go see if we can. This is insane. I'm gonna save the game here in case I have to just come back. Because I get the feeling we're gonna go all the way out here. Because what else am I doing? This is it. Talk to Ellie. Turn that off. Turn everything else off. God. Bethesda, just make the escape key. Let people get out of menus. That would be the best, because honestly, every single other game that I'm playing, it's the escape key. Where is Preston? So I went to Nuka World and he wasn't there. It's like he's somewhere in between. Preston is... You know what? I got a better idea. I got a way better idea than trying to track down Preston. Oh my gosh, a little tiny tree. Okay, what do we have to do?
I've got your back no matter what.
There he is. He's here.
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
Preston's right.
What do you think we should do?
We'll have to hope there's something in that data you swiped that we can use to get at them. Make sure to give it to Sturgis so he can get started on it. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I've got something for you to do right now, actually. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
We're back to doing standard stuff for him, but at least we know how to do that. That's cool. Okay, so we got Preston back. We're gonna go back and see Sturgis. Here's the truck. We're gonna take the truck. Alright, so that's fixed. Preston was stuck somewhere, but thank goodness for console commands. I feel so bad for people who play these games on Xbox. and PlayStation, and they don't have access to the console commands to fix stuff like that. That's just okay. Preston, my man, Abernathy Farm. Talk to the settlers at Abernathy Farm. 4 ranks. Give the holotape to Sturgis. Where is Sturgis? My man, Sturgis. Sturgis.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here.
I got a job for you.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
We need a way to bring the fight to them.
Let's hope we got something we can use. Well, they sure aren't gonna fall for that teleport hijacker trick twice. Even if it wasn't a smoking pile of scrap metal. All the good stuff on here is gonna be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Alright, Sturgis. You're the man. You figure that stuff out.
Yes?
Deacon dislike that? Why would he dislike that? It's the Institute.
Yeah?
And they're a bunch of punks. Deacon. Alright, I got... How long do I have to wait for that? Abernathy Farm greenskins. Okay, hold on. I got a plan. It involves making some more fuel because I don't have enough components.
Can you build me a mansion?
I can build a lot of things.
Del Deacon.
Fuel. I don't know how much more traveling I'm going to have to do, but we're at the point in the game where you want to fast travel a lot, even if you're playing survival mode, so we're going to do that. This is a really interesting play for me. I really don't think I've ever done this version before where I didn't side with the Institute for at least a little while, because this doesn't feel familiar at all. Can I take everything? Or take all? Yes. I do this because I want this junk to go to... Take all this stuff and send it to Hangman's Alley because that's the epicenter of my operation here. Yeah, this version of the story is a little different than what I'm used to, so this is somewhat interesting. Okay, let's go see about Abernathy Farm. What am I using? A car or a bike? Oh no, I built the thing. Abernathy Farm. Okay. Let's go see about it. Abernathy Farm. I'm reminded of the old arcade video game. I think it was called Dragon Slayer, but I'm not sure. It's basically just a cartoon, and I don't even know why there was a joystick. Because all you were doing was choosing one direction or another with things, but...
We're in some real trouble here.
We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
Well, that's why I'm here.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat and destroy most everything else. And if they ever took us by surprise, we'd all be dead. We can't live like this. Please, you've got to help us.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Fraternal Post 115. Alright, where are those guys at? They are... Oh, they're at the near the Cambridge police station? Oh. Fraternal Post 115. Where's that at? CIT ruins. Fraternal Post 115. Oh, it's over by the cop station. Oh. Let's go back to Hangman's Alley. It's the quickest place. We got other work to do over there anyway, so we might as well go. I haven't shot my gun in almost 2 episodes. That's amazing. But that is the power of a role-playing game. That's what can happen in a good role-playing game. It's funny because my son was very young. He's gonna turn 12 soon. He's going to turn 12 soon, and oh, hold on, before I tell that story, let's do this. Raider trouble at Hangman's Island. Where's that gonna be? What's over here? Kill the raiders at Shamrock Tap House. Okay, I'm gonna sleep first for my character. We're gonna do this stuff in the daytime. Hello, get
You know
out
what
of
I
the...
call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
I get my character fed and asleep.
You just say the word.
See, it's yeah, great. My kid is 12 and he loves video games. My stepson is 12 and my kid's a year younger. And they're both fabulous boys, and
You have a good sleep.
Yes, I did,
know
Kate.
I did.
Thanks. And they like video games, and it's pretty funny. I have played. Well, my son and I and my stepson and I have both played through the first Gears of War on Xbox, and then we started playing the second one as well. My son is really funny. I guess he plays a lot of Fortnite with one of his friends from school. And he's a very chaotic first-person player.
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore
And
you
what
to
I
death
mean by
telling
that
my
is,
life
like,
story
he
on
just runs out and starts shooting things. So playing a game like Gears of War, where you need to take cover and kind of work as a team, like I'll cover you while you run ahead to the next place where you can take cover, and then you cover me while I move, kind of thing. It doesn't work with him. He just runs up there and starts shooting everything and dies, you know. And it's really funny, but it's also a little bit frustrating. So trying to get him to work as a team. So he saw me playing one of the Fallout games, and I was like, well, you know, they make Fallout 3 for Xbox if you want. He's like, great. And he's really accustomed to these games like Fortnite, where there is no saving, or Gears of War, where there are checkpoints. So he never has to worry about saving, and he really almost doesn't have to worry about looting anything, and he certainly doesn't have to worry about talking to NPCs. So here's Fallout 3, and there's a lot of talking to NPCs, and there's a lot of saving. I keep telling him, you should save the game now, because now you're going to go into combat, and if you die, you're going to have to do this conversation all over again. And all that inventory management you just did, you're going to have to do it all over again. So he told me this year, he's like, well, I think I'd like to play Fallout New Vegas instead. And I'm thinking, well, the mechanics are pretty much the same, you know, and I know the way that you play games. So I'm thinking, I downloaded the most recent version, the most recent Doom game that came out in, I think, 2017. I started playing it, and I'm thinking, this might be more his style of game, because it has automatic checkpoint style saves, and it's just it requires you to move a lot, which he likes to do already. And there's no talking to NPCs, and there's no manual saving, and it's just shoot stuff and run around. And I'm thinking, that seems more like his speed. So he's thinking he might get Fallout New Vegas for Christmas, and I'm thinking, yeah, you might get Doom instead, buddy. What are my guns? So gun 1 is the pistol, gun 2 is nothing, gun 3 is the plasma rifle, gun 4 is the spray and pray, 5 is that, and 6 is that. Spray and pray or 5. Well, let's see if we can. Watching your kid play a video game
with skills like that remind me to show
is
you
one
a
of
couple
those really
places.
interesting.
I like it.
Really interesting things. What? Do I have a? This isn't really convenient. Cryogenic. Pulse grenade. Oh, this thing. Remember how? I can remember how to throw it. Can't. You throw a grenade. Can't remember in this game how to throw a grenade. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. What's the key to throw a grenade? Oh my gosh. I can't remember how to throw a grenade. What is it? Oh, it's the Alt key. Duh. I should know because every single time that I have to Alt tab to turn off the video, that's what happens. Alright.
We got fun time incoming. Seems we have a tail.
Okay.
I heard something.
Oh no! Deacon! Deacon, you gotta kill people.
Time to earn our paychecks. I'm getting paid, right?
No, you're not.
We made that look easy.
Not really.
Load up.
That could have gone better.
More weapons and ammo.
That could have gone a lot better, but I didn't realize that there were that many people. And I probably should have. I came around the corner and saw the one guy and thought, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'll just throw a grenade and we'll kill him and it will be done. And that's not the case. Okay, well, we took care of those people. Oh, look. There's ammo. This is always my favorite thing. Radio on, like the super mutants can understand the radio. Add a bomb. Okay, that takes us out to the Commonwealth. Let's go the way we came, only because we have quests, don't we? To go talk to Quartermaster, report to Scribe Halen. Report to Night Eyes. We're gonna report to these guys. I don't know what's gonna happen with Deacon at my side. I would assume nothing because he looks like a human. But yeah, to watch your kid play something like Fallout 3 when he's used to playing Fortnite, it's pretty funny. And the other thing is, he shoots guys. He wastes a lot of bullets because shooting things with an Xbox controller compared to PC mouse is the suck. So I can't really blame him for that. He wastes a lot of bullets though. But then just he shoots stuff and then he just keeps running around and it's like, no. You have to loot stuff, buddy. It's like, it's not enough for you to just...
You gotta be joking.
I just wasted a bunch of bullets there, so I can't really talk, but... to watch my kid play, he's like... He would do this. He'd shoot all these guys, and he'd be like, okay, on to the next spot. And it's like, no. You have to come back here, and you need to loot these guys. Now, at this point in the game, for me, I don't need to spend as much time looting them, but you get the point. I mean, early on in Fallout 3, it's like, you need to loot stuff. It's that, you know, there's that high school close by as soon as you come out of the vault, and you can kill all those raiders and get yourself a bunch of good loot for a very early level. He's shooting stuff and running around the corner. It's like, no, go back. Loot everything. Look at every single locker that there is and loot it. Loot everything, man. So it's funny watching my kid play games. So I'm just thinking, I started playing the new Doom game just because I started thinking that might be more his speed as far as mechanics. Now, Fallout New Vegas is an awesome game, but mechanically speaking, I thought Doom might be more style, and it certainly seems like a really neat game. So here it is.
Here it is.
Great. I'll get this documented and ready to send off. Here, I'm always looking for tech. When you're ready for more, just say the word.
Not happening.
Can't do it right now.
That's all right. Take some time to recoup. When you're ready, I'll be here.
They're those repeatable quests.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Hi.
You better have some good news.
This guy's a jerk and I just want to shoot him.
Affirmative.
That's what I like to hear. Plenty more locations out there that need clearing. If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
I'm not ready.
Understood. For now. I'll expect to see you again, soldier.
Bye-bye. 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 So we're done with him. Okay. I'm going to end the episode here, folks. Because it's been an hour. So as always, if you guys have a question or comment, just drop it down below. And if you like the channel and you have not already subscribed to it, please subscribe. It's a small channel. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It'd be really cool if it kind of took off. People say I'm the Bob Ross of gaming because I'm all chill and everything. And it's like, hey, paint a Christmas tree over here with your machine gun. You know, kind of thing. So anyway.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something.
Yes, I did. So if you enjoy the channel, hey, those of us who have small channels or are not monetized, someday we would actually kind of like to monetize them. It'd be nice to have whiskey money from this or something, you know, it'd be great. So hit subscribe, tell your friends about it, share the channel, let them know. And if you have a suggestion for something that you think I'd be really good at playing that I would really enjoy, always throw those up too. That's great. I have plans for the channel, but I'm just playing games, man. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the viewership. Come back. Fallout 4 is on the home stretch. We're almost done. See you guys next time.